What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we are talking about Black Widow. Ooh, the movie that should have came out years ago but came out years later. You know, it was one of those movies that it was like the first movie, I believe the first movie that we all went back to the theaters in the middle of COVID, right? I believe it was like May or something of COVID. Right, like right after COVID. It was 2021, right? So we spent all of 2020 inside. 2021, we're out and about again, and not really. So like this was like the first thing that brought some people out. I remember there were some people in the theater still wearing masks and shit. But this one also came out on Disney Plus the same day. I went to theaters and watched this movie, and then liked it enough that I bought the movie that night. Once I got back from the theaters, it was like, you know, I went to a 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock showing, got back at what, 8:30, and then bought the movie at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then was watching the movie for a second time at home. So for me, like a huge Marvel fan at the time, you know, like I love just that aspect of it, being able to go watch the movie in theaters and then turn around and watch it at home. Obviously, that was a big mistake for Marvel because they had lost money in like a lawsuit to ScarJo, and it just obviously didn't work out. But we really don't know what happens with that strategy. Like, that was supposed to be how the movies were coming out from now on, but they weren't like cutting the actors in on the payment, like on how much they should be making for the streaming platform. But apparently the streaming platform wasn't making all that much money, so like it's just hard to tell with the streaming shit. It really is. But overall, Black Widow movie, I give 3 out of 5 stars. It's a pretty good movie. It's entertaining. I just feel like if it came out right after Captain America Civil War, it would have been a lot better. You know, coming out after Endgame, we already know the end of this character. It takes away the stakes a little bit. You know, like any time that Scarlett's in a fight, you're like, well, she's not going to die because she dies in Endgame. So, you know, so it just takes away from it a little bit, where it could have been a lot better. I think the Taskmaster should have been a lot better, but I like how they were trying to tie it back in. I just don't think they tied it in as well as they should have. Right? Like, they were trying to use that line from Loki, "Oh, your ledger's dripping red." You know, like, they were trying to show how dark a villain she was, but they didn't really do a great job of that. But the shining stars for this movie, for me, Florence Pugh. Oh, I fucking love this bitch. She's so fucking great. Yelena is an amazing character. If she's the new Black Widow and it's her for the rest of the time through all the rest of these movies, I am okay with it. Florence Pugh's Yelena is awesome. Such a fucking poser. You know, the little line she has, but also the fighting that she has. There is one little explosion she has off the back of the ship that's awful. The third act of this, not real great. I think reshoots kind of fucked up this movie. But also, the white suits don't look too bad, but I love how Yelena's vest is what the vest that Natasha wears in Endgame. So, like, she gets it from her sister. It just brings a little bit more emotion to it. But David Harbour as a Red Guardian, with all the tattoos, the beard, the Russian accent, the gut. He's hilarious in this movie. He's one of my favorite parts. So in Thunderbolts, seeing Red Guardian and Yelena back together, I'm going to be happy as shit to see that. But like the whole relationship between their mom and shit, it's a fairly good movie. The best part in this movie, though, is ScarJo got a 7 the nerve. Just smashes her face off the table, breaks her nose so that she could kill this guy. I was like, oh my god. I still rewatching it the other day. I did not see it coming. Just, you know, just breaks the thing off sideways. It's so brutal. Like, just, oh, but all the other Black Widows and yeah, that whole shit. I'm interested to see more of the Black Widows and shit like that, but it's just a bummer that, you know, ScarJo's not going to be a part of it. Like, she was the Black Widow for the longest time. Now there's just widows. There's other widows. My other widows. The Russians. But I don't know. I enjoy it. It was one of my Phase 4 movies that I did enjoy, but it's not the most enjoyable. I think the next movie on the Marvel movie rewatch list, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, is my favorite Phase 4 movie, I believe. Is there any other ones? I'll have to go through the list and see. But Shang-Chi was amazing, and I will be talking about that in the next video, so stay tuned. I can't wait to talk about this one. Shang-Chi is one of my favorite Phase 4 of all. So, we'll talk about it more in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, do your thing down below. in the links in the description below. You can follow my YouTube, my Instagram, my Twitter. You know, follow my shit, my Letterboxd, see what other movies I've been watching, see what I've been giving them scores. And I think that's all for today, y'all. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.